Chantal from the Purring Cat Studio, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'd like to craft a few Rolodex card. I've had those for a little while now. They're very old. From what I've seen on them, they were like 25 years old. I took everything that was on them. There was like stickers, and so that's the yellow part. It's probably the glue. So I like that because it adds like a vintage look. And yeah, I made one just right here the other day, and I made a little YouTube short about it. I think it's very lovely, and I thought, why not make a few more, because I would like to make a mini journal with them. Of course, you can use them for pocket tuck spots, journaling card. You can use them for all kinds of things, but I thought it'd be very interesting to transform these into a little journal. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I will, maybe I won't, but I do have to make them and then decide what I'm going to do with them. So how about we do just that? So we'll just do one here and there, and then we'll see where all this crafting session goes, because right now I'm saying I want to do these, but I also received from Tapology new products that I absolutely adore. Hello, rub-ons, and look at them. They are absolutely gorgeous, beautiful, breathtaking. They have like, each sheet has like a color. So I mean, the reason they're cut strangely is because otherwise they wouldn't fit in my box right here. So if you were wondering, I just cut them and put them there. And these are pieces that I cut because I wanted to see something. But yeah, you have like a sheet of blues, oranges, reds, pinks, yellows, whites, and purples. Or no, I think it's the blue again. Yeah, and pinks. It's just amazing. They're absolutely breathtaking. I was already in love with these rub-ons, as you know, because I've talked about them a lot, maybe too much for some of you, I don't know, but I mean, look at them. They're absolutely gorgeous, and the effect is magnificent. So of course, you know, I want to use them, I want to talk about them. They're just absolute, oh my gosh, look at these. I mean, seriously though, they're just so beautiful. I want to create with them, and I don't know which one today I will use. I'm looking at something white. I like that, and you know, maybe something blue like that. I don't know. I'll look after, once I start creating. Maybe then I'll know where I'm going with this. Also, I did a little experiment earlier. Well, experiment, I've done this or something similar before. You remember how I'm also working. I have many projects on the go. I had started a new altered book journal with you, where I showed you, you know, the beginning of it. So you tear the pages and you start planning on the pockets and the foldings and such. And I covered one of them with tissue paper, but like Kleenex, like a real Kleenex to blow your nose, right? And I put some clear gesso. Mod Podge or glue would have done the same. What else? Probably matte medium would have done the same. And I put it on there, and I mean, see the difference? See how you can still see through, but it's muted, you know? I really love that. So I'm thinking maybe make one of the cards with, you know, part of this, like just rip some of it, and you know, just to see where it's going to end up. Maybe that's a little too big, I don't know. Yeah, it is. I don't want to hide this, and yeah, I don't, if I do end up making a journal with it, I think I want this to be on the outside. I know it's going to be, you know, like, let's say these are 2 pages, right? And technically it should be this way, but I really like this, and I fear that if I do it this way, then we won't see these beautiful details, which make these the Rolodex cards, right? So I don't know. For now, anyways, I am aiming at doing it this way. And we'll see. But for now, I'm just going to decorate. And also, if I want to transform these into a journal, maybe I'll start decorating upwards. That's another thing too. But for now, let's just do one like this. And I will ink everything with black soot. The last one was more with frayed burlap, so more in the vintage colors of, you know, like vintage photo and such. But now I want to go in a tiny bit with darker. So I'm thinking of something. Since I like the yellow effect because it shows that it's old and we're covering it, why not use this side? Right? Because it's going to be covered with all, you know, everything we're using. So why not make sure that this side becomes the journaling card, the journaling part, if that's what we're doing right now. Again, I'm not certain. For now, I'm just, you know, creating because you need to make many before you can decide what to do with them. If I want to make a journal, I might as well do a few and then see, right? And if I want to make a bunch of pockets or a bunch of journaling cards for, you know, just adding in a journal, might as well do a few as well. So that's what I'm kind of thinking here. I really like the dark here. I would love to have black paper or fabric. Let me see if I have some. I do. I knew I did. I just had to go grab it because when I send my watercolors, because it's too difficult to send, you know, framed things. I mean, you would end up paying so much money. That's just not okay. I frame them, if you will, on a black background with those I've shown you these many times with these corners. The effect is magnificent, and then it gives you the opportunity to leave it as such or slide it in a frame, you know, whatever you decide to do. I just don't send the piece of paper with the watercolor. I want to make it look like you don't really have to frame it if you don't want to, or, you know. There, I think this would look, I don't know, we'll try this, and I'll round the corner so it matches. And, or do I put that over? Let me see. Or I put it underneath for now, then maybe add another part here, so I can cut it pretty much here. And maybe this I'll add to the other side. Let me see. I'll show you another product I received, and it's super beautiful. Oh wait, I want to round the corners. I said I'm a little far. Hold on. Okay. And I finally got my, for those of you who were watching my other video before, the one I think I was working on the traveler's notebook, I finally got my baby paper cutter. Yay! It's so cute. I got it because I find that whenever I need a quick piece of paper here, I have to haul out the big one. Yeah. Why is it that I'm confused here? Isn't that the piece I had in my hands? Why is it white all of a sudden? Oh, I'm not holding it right. I thought, this is strange. I was just working on this. Why doesn't it look the same? Why are the edges not inked? So many questions. Let me get you a little closer here. There. Okay. I can't believe I never really looked into those before. The Rolodex card, I mean. I know I forgot about them because they were tucked in a spot in my studio, in a drawer, in the back, underneath all kinds of things. I just cleaned my drawers again because they got out of control. And I found them and it said, oh my goodness, I gotta work with those. And that's what we're doing. Oh, yes, right there. But I wanted to touch this a tiny bit, so maybe. I'm gonna cut like this and then I'll see. Okay. Oh, that's actually nice. I'll just trim it afterwards. Yes. Oh, I want to show you something else I got from Taperlogy. Oh, it's beautiful. It really, really is. So, yeah. Okay. Yeah, last video was all Tim Holtz, Tim Holtz, Tim Holtz, because every time I was grabbing something, I was realizing, oh, that's also Tim Holtz. And this time around, it's like, oh, something else from Taperlogy. Now, Tim Holtz does not sponsor me in any way, not yet. Taperlogy does send me a few freebies extra over my order, so thank you very much. I just don't know if this is supposed, yeah, I guess you're supposed to slide it underneath. There you go. I just want to trim that. Oh, beautiful. I don't know if I can trim that tiny, tiny, tiny hairline of extra. Oh my goodness, I can. Ooh, that is beautiful. Okay. Beautiful. Oh, I like it. Where are we going with this? Okay. So I love this, and I just purchased this model. And I purchased these, but I purchased I think it's called Acacia, I think. I'm not sure of the name, but they're all leaves, and I really love it. And they sent me feathers, so they gave me this for free. Oh, look at that. Oh, well, now it has to go there. This exact one. Where are my scissors? Right here. Oh, this is beautiful. I love, love, love it. I'm just cutting around to avoid having, you know, too much of the plastic around and glare that goes with it. There you go. I also could have put one of my rub-ons, but I want to try all of the products I got, right? I want to play, so I'm hauling out a few things. Not too many, because I don't want to get overwhelmed. We all know how that works. It's no fun. We've all been through it. So now, although I really love this, because there's writing, I'm thinking I might go with the one that has well, maybe not. Let me see. I'm so picky. No, I just know what I want. Oh, I know what I want right there. Hold on. Like this. I want this like that. Or just a tiny bit higher. Yes, exactly there. I know, to the naked eye or the people that don't craft, they say, and don't worry. We know what we're doing, right, crafters? We know the exact look we're going for. And these, by the way, depending on what surface you put them on, you might have to add some glue behind just to make sure, because they are like some sort of washi. Although they're much thicker, I'm not sure what to call them. They're like glued paper, really. Oh my goodness, I love this. Look how beautiful this is becoming. And I think the feather right here will look fabulous, so that's what I'm going to do. Wait, now before I do that, I want to make sure. Oh my goodness, I just found this bird stamp with, you know, feathers, so I think it's going to be fabulous. So what I'm going to do though, I want to use my black, and oh my goodness, everything's falling, my black embossing powder that I just got. It's gonna look fabulous. Fabulous. Okay, so I need a piece of paper underneath. For those of you who are really new to crafting, you're going to have fun watching this, and you're also going to learn how to use embossing powder. And always put a piece of paper underneath, and you'll see why. Embossing powder lasts a very long time, so if you're worried about the price, I mean, seriously, don't, because the one I've had it since the beginning, or oh my goodness, I don't know if it's over a year or two. And it's full. It's full, and you'll see why in a second. Okay, so I want him to be, I think he would be cute right there. And I'm going to hurry up before it dries. And the reason why you need a piece of paper underneath is exactly for this reason. Okay, there he is. I need a little brush, very delicate, just to get the powder that I don't want on the rest of the card, to take it off like that. I don't need this line, so I will take it there. Beautiful. Okay, so I will put him aside just for a second, because I need to put this back in the container. So just fold your paper like this, bring your container, and gently pour it back in. I don't know if you can see that. Sorry if you can't. Oops. I was trying to show you. Of course, I put it all over my fingers instead. Bravo. But when you're not trying to film anything and you want to make sure that you don't waste any, and if I can recommend something or say something, close this as soon as you're done. You don't want to knock it over by accident and then it spills everywhere. Okay, and this is why it lasts so long, because you put it back and it you know, it takes a long time before you're done and there's none left. Okay, so I will put you closer. And there he is, very cute. Very cute. Okay, I'm going to take this paper out because I think it doesn't help with the camera, I find. Okay, so let me move this. Okay, so I think this is cute, and I love, you know, the feel when you touch it. It's just so lovely. Yeah, I really like it. Okay, now I want to put the feather. I think it will fit that theme perfectly. Let's hope it doesn't take me 3 hours to take the backing off of this. It's always a challenge. It's always a challenge. Hold on. I have glue on my fingers, which does not help because I don't want it on the sticker. Nope, I thought I had it. Oh my goodness, I finally got it. Okay. Where is this? So of course you don't see all of it because the other part, oops, cat hair underneath. We don't want that. Okay, I like it. I just had my brush here just to, I know I didn't like that it was so white there. I like this though. I like how you see and then you don't see it, but you know it's there because clearly you have the card in your hands and you can see that it's the whole feather, but it kind of disappears. You know what I mean? I like that. And I think we should add some letters. I'll grab one of my stencils right here. I think I will choose, or maybe just a big number. I don't dislike that, but I think I'm going to go with a few letters like, maybe this. So I'm going to use the black soot again, and I will use this right here. And the letter C also, why not? Okay, and what else? How about some maybe numbers? 4, 5. Yeah, there you go. Now, if I do make a journal, a little journal out of these, a booklet, whatever you want to call it, I might do a journal that you would flip this way, like the Rolodex, in the same direction, if you will, right? So I'm thinking also that maybe eventually I will add like a tab here, and then on the second page the tab will be here, the third page here, and then you go back, right? That would be very nice as well. I think this card needs some sewing, so I think the sewing is exactly what this needed. I like that it's so grungy and dark, and I thought maybe why not add a little sentiment, I think you call them, a little word, like maybe right here. Oh, I really love it. Look at those. They're, you know what? They're different, but I think they go well together because maybe the letters, maybe that brings them together, and the sewing. Oh, I am loving where this is going. Okay, how about we try another one? Okay, I just had a fabulous idea. I hope you're gonna like it. How about we make one in the tones of pink? Oh, very like light and feminine. Although pink is not a feminine color, pink is just a color, right? Actually, I think it looks fabulous on men. I know my boy looks so good in pink. He's got the dark hair and the dark eyes. Oh, so beautiful. Well, my husband also looks good in pink. All men almost, I find, look good. I love colors, so. And it's funny because I don't wear it. I love pink, but I have trouble finding a pink that suits me. It has to be a very cold pink. So no undertones that have warmth, right? So a pink that goes towards the blue, if you will. And not purple. Don't like purple. Isn't that pretty, that pink? Oh my goodness. I purchased it because another of my projects on the go is I want to make another journal like the flat laying book that I just showed you not very long ago. It's how to do a book binding, really, is what it is. And every time you flip the page, it lies completely flat. And extremely beautiful and solid. Like, it's really, really nice. And I want to make another one with a sewing theme. And the papers, the digital papers I've purchased are all pinks and creams because yes, I make paper, but I also purchase some. I'm not going to create every single kit I ever need. I would spend my life doing, graphic designs and such. So I don't want to do that. I want to make some papers, but I also want to purchase some because I also like to create the journals, right? Okay. Oh, look how pretty it is. Pretty in pink. Okay. Now, let's see. Maybe something like that, or maybe right here. Maybe some writing this time. Maybe like, or maybe from the bottom. Yeah, hold on. I know it doesn't look like I know what I'm doing, but you'll see. If you hear a lot of noises, I hope not. I don't know how much of it we will hear, but the boys are upstairs playing video games and it can get loud. Not loud, but exclamations of all kinds. Like this, and then maybe, I don't think this is long enough. I'm not going to throw it out because, of course, all of this is extra good. I will use it, but I would have needed it longer, and of course I went ahead and cut it, so that was not a good idea. Let me rip this out. And what if I color ink the edges of this first in pink? The worst that's going to happen, it's not going to look great, and we'll do something else. That's all. No biggie. There. Okay, I didn't need to ink the whole thing, but here I am. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I will glue it first, and then I'll trim. Otherwise, I might not be in the right... Well, actually, I could probably cut a tiny bit of it in advance. Like, I know it's going to end right about here. And then trim whatever's dangling. So something like, hold on, yeah, right here. Okay. Okay, let's put this right here, like that. Yes, I will round the corner. I don't think I can round it with the, because it's very thin paper and it tends to bend. Whenever you try and round a corner with those little clickers, I call them clickers. Yeah, it tends to bend. I will take care of the back, of course, so it matches the front. But for now, we're just working on the front. And so I did want some, oh yeah, okay. Yes. Yes, yes. I want some writing like that. Like that. Let me see. Oh, yes. Yes, yes. And then I'll put something. Oh, yes. Okay. Perfect. I will cut this a little too long. I will trim it after like this. There you go. Yes. Beautiful. Okay. Now I'm thinking, I don't know. Maybe just the bottom. I saw like there's some faint pink here. You see that? And I thought, but that would look nice. And okay, I'm keeping this idea in mind, but I also, okay, so I have this piece of fabric and I think I should put those roses. They're pink, it works. I think it's gonna look lovely. I think. I could have put it directly on the paper as well. I'm not sure now. Let me see. That does look good. I think I still want it on, you know, I need fabric. I need to add some texture, something, right? I love that there's texture and interest, and I like that it comes out a little bit, and I will sew around it as well, or something, or add something somewhere. Something is getting sewed somewhere. Okay, and with these papers, there was also two little butterflies, pink ones, and they do look good, but I find that something, I don't know if I want them pink or if I'd rather maybe black butterflies, like a stamp of some sort. I'm not sure. Okay, so I found, whoops, butterflies, and I think those would look really nice, or maybe a black one and then the two pinks. I'm not sure. So let's start by rubbing the rub-on sticker on our project, and then we'll decide for the rest. Okay, I'm so not used to work in these colors. It's like I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Okay. Oh, it is nice. I'm not like a rose fan. I'm not a pink fan, except for the singer. I really like her, but yeah, I don't know. I think this is really nice, but I'm kind of surprised, if you will. Oh, you know what? I have to ink the edges of this now because we added the paper. Ah, there you go. Much better. And also, a thing that I do, and I forgot for some reason, is usually when I add color like this, then I'll go back with, let's say, I think it's called vintage photo or frayed burlap, like a browner. So it's not just pink, and the effect is absolutely gorgeous. So let me just show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so I got the vintage photo, and I will show you in a second. So let's do it where you will actually see the effect. So do you see what I mean? It looks even more finished and vintage because you still see the pink, but then you have the aged factor of this. I think, anyways, for me, I think it really works well. And you don't hide all the pink, you just, it almost makes it stand out. I don't know if you can see. So anyway, that's my opinion. You don't have to do it, of course. I'm just showing you things that I do. Okay. Okay, so I decided on the black butterflies. I don't know why. It's just, I think this would be too light if I put something else. So I will go ahead with the black butterflies, and hopefully I'm right. I'm just going to check because something, I think my stamp was squeezed somehow, and before I stamp on my work, I will stamp on a sheet of paper, see if it still looks good. Okay, it's okay. It just looks strange right here. I don't know if I can cut these parts. I don't know what happened. I should have cut it first, but hold on. I will just cut this out, that's all. I think it was squeezed somewhere in a drawer of some sort, so okay, I think this will be okay. But I'm going to re-ink properly, and oh, I can still see. Oh no, that's an old stain. So I'm thinking like this, and you know, if I don't like it in the end, I have many more that I can try. We're just, how can I say, we're exploring, right? It's not going to always be success right away. Maybe now I'd like the pink ones to accompany the black ones, you know? I think that would look more balanced in my eyes. Just going to close this. Okay, let me see. I'm all thumbs today. Let me see. Okay. Maybe one here. Now I'm thinking it's not the brown I should have used. It's the black soot. I don't know if I can correct it. I think that's what, yes, it would have been better with the black soot on top of the pink, I mean. Maybe I can fix that. I'm just going to finish this first. I don't know if I want another one. Usually I don't like even numbers, so that's also something I'm thinking about right now. But I'll go with the even numbers. I don't know, there's something about even numbers that I don't think it's, I don't know. I don't think it's great, but in this case I will. Okay, so I think, yes, I think that I should have, well, first let me see if I can go over with the pink again. Kind of, you know, to correct what I've done. And then I will grab my black soot. And then the sewing. I think yeah, I think that's what is bothering me. Okay, so now I need the other one. Okay, let's see if I was right. Oh, yes. I can already see it. See? Oops. There. Beautiful. I like it a lot better. Especially since the sewing will be black. Because I'm not changing the thread. It's not complicated, it's annoying. Is what it is. Because I'm such a patient person. Okay. Yes. Now, see, this is better. Okay, well, I think with the sewing, this is really, really nice. I really like it now. Pink and black and tiny bit of the beige with the background. I think that's excellent. I really like it. So far we've made these two, and this one was already done. They don't necessarily all go together, like I said. This might end up in my sewing journal as a, you know, side tuck spot. I don't know. We'll see. But it's nice to have some in advance, right? Because you never know where you're going to end up needing some of these to add to your journals. So I think for today I will leave you on this. I just wanted to play a tiny bit with my new rub-ons, and this fabric also comes from Taperology, by the way. You can buy the fabric when you buy the rub-ons, or just buy the rub-ons, right? And yeah, I think we did good. I think this is going somewhere. I I am thinking that this will probably end up in my sewing journal. I'm not sure, but I think these two could belong in the same journal. It'll depend how I keep going with this little project, but I'm gonna keep going, that's for sure. I want to make more, and I just wanted to give you ideas. Of course, I have these cards. Any card will do. It could be playing cards that they decide to transform. Um, just have to like cover the front or the back depending on which one you use, with maybe white acrylic or beige acrylic, or you know what I mean, just to, or white gesso, just to give you a surface that is more neutral for you to add and work on, or just cover it with paper and keep going. You could also easily punch 2 holes in a card and then make yourself 2 little notches. If you want to imitate this, there's also dies made for these, and there's also Rolodex card that you can buy on Amazon. That's also an option for you. So I will leave you on this. I hope I've inspired you. I hope I've given you ideas to make little cards, or maybe a future pages for a journal. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you're all happy, healthy, and safe. I give you a great big hug from here in Nova Scotia, Canada. And as always, thank you for watching. See you soon. Bye. Bye bye.